going live. Once we get the yellow live button here that we're broadcasting, we'll know that we've started. And we have started. It says this Hangout on Air is live. So you get the big yellow live button here. What I'm going to do straight away now is basically go over to my screen share button and share my screen so I can show you the slides from the presentation. It gives you a choice of what you want to share. I want to share, obviously, my PowerPoint here. So I'm going to click share. And now you'll see the screen on the Hangout here. So this is what the viewer is seeing, the screen. I can click present to everyone just to be sure it's working. And I can always go back on camera by clicking that screen share button again. I can stop the broadcast at any time down here. So what I'm going to do now is kind of just go through the presentation just as I would in a regular webinar by sharing these slides here. And it'll be just like we are doing a regular weekly webinar, except I'm pre-recording it, and Felicia's not here at the moment, but she's also going to do a little separate video for you. So this is the bonus session for the 30-day video challenge. We've gone through our 4 weeks, and this is Tuesday, June 30th at the time we're recording this, which makes it our final session. Again, you can go to bortone.com/class anytime and get into the members area and see all the replays, get all the slides, get all the materials. The members area is nice and organized. It's by week here. You've got a lot of extras and bonuses in here. And all of that is available to you and will not go away in the members area. The members area will remain open. The Facebook group, in fact, does not expire, and the member site remains active. So when in doubt, refer to the members area. Everything's there at bortone.com/class. So congratulations, everyone. You've made it through the 30-day video challenge. And some of you have done 30 videos, which is incredible. Some of you have done 20 or more. But think now about how you can use these or similar videos in your business. Now it's time to transition to the fact that you've done it, you've conquered video, you've gotten over a lot of your fears. Now you can do video pretty much anytime you want, and you can decide how you want to use it in your business. So you've gotten over technical hurdles. I know many of you have gotten over the fear of being on camera. Felicia's been awesome with storytelling ideas and what to say on camera. So we've come a long way. And congratulations also to some folks who have been shooting from the road, regardless of where they are. They're still making videos from the road, from the airport, from the baseball field. So that's awesome. And we've also got family involved, which has been kind of fun. Maria's daughter was in a video, George's dad, Terry's grandkids were helping out. So this just makes it a lot more fun and kind of brings it all home. So way to go. Congratulations. You guys have done an amazing job over the last 30 days, and there's more fun to come, which we'll share with you in a bit. So you've come a long, long way in a relatively short amount of time, whether you made one video or 30, you should be proud of yourself. So good job. Last week we talked about YouTube, so I'm not going to go into this very much, other than to say that if anybody is stuck or has any questions, reach out to me. Once you've kind of figured out the basics of YouTube, the next step is Google Hangouts, because the two are kind of attached at the hip and related. Google obviously owns YouTube and Hangouts. So we're going to talk in this session mostly about Hangouts. Now, as you know, because this is a recording, when we were live today, this wasn't working so well. Right now, of course, it's working fine, but I had some connectivity problems which made the Hangout not work so well. Your Google Hangout is only as good as your internet connection. So I will say that as a caveat and a sort of a fair warning. I've had my issues with it, but still most of the time it's a great tool. It's powerful, it's flexible, it's something that's important for you to know, because there are a lot of different ways to use it. You can use it to do webinars like we've been doing. You can use it to do interviews or panel discussions. You can have up to 10 people on camera. You can do private video chats, public video chats, webcasts, or you can do what I'm doing right here, which is essentially doing a Google Hangout recording with no audience so that it gets recorded to YouTube and I don't have to deal with uploading and downloading and all that kind of stuff. So webcasting, or some people call it live streaming, is really coming into its own. A lot of people are using it. Other tools include Ustream.tv, Livestream.com, Skype, and even Zoom.us. But for the purposes of this demo, we'll stick with Hangouts. One of the nice things about Hangouts is if you have a Google account, which you probably do, or a Gmail account, you have access to Hangouts. There's no software to download. You can just use your Google account and your webcam. You can do a private chat or a public Hangout. As I mentioned, you can have up to 10 people on camera and an unlimited amount of viewers. And that's great because back in the day, when many of us were using GoToWebinar, if you have more than 100 people on your webinar, they're charging you $400 a month for the privilege, whereas Hangouts is free. Google Hangouts do record to your Google Plus account and post to your YouTube channel, so you have an instant replay. What I typically do is I go and delete, because this is a private Hangout, or this is just for our members here. I'll go and delete the Google Plus version and make the YouTube version unlisted so that only we can see it. You have a lot of video options when you're using Hangouts. You can create a video webinar of basically any length and unlimited attendees. There may be a 12-hour limit, I think, but would you really want to do that much? You can use it as a video chat device with one or more people. I've been on with 6 or 7 different people on the same Hangout, all on camera. That turns into a bit of a circus, but that's another story. You can use it as a regular video webcast like we've been doing with our weekly webinars and Q&A calls. Obviously, you can do video interviews with it, and you can even do panel discussions because you can have up to 10 people on camera with Hangouts. So as we mentioned at the beginning, I'll show you some screenshots here. The distinction is Hangout on Air, which is public for groups, versus video Hangouts, which is private for video chats. I typically go to my G+ account and launch the Hangout from there, because you can start a Hangout on Air right from your Google Plus account. Incidentally, you can also start a Google Hangout from your YouTube channel as well. Once you get your Hangout going, you're going to see other public Hangouts that are currently happening that you can join anytime. But you're going to start your Hangout on Air by clicking the Start a Hangout on Air button. And now once you've got that, as we saw before, you put in your title and description. And the title is going to be what the title is on YouTube as well. So, you know, make sure you think that through. You can actually schedule a Hangout for a later time. And then the audience basically is who you invite. And mine defaults to all these groups or circles that I have on Google+, but I usually X those out so that I'm just doing it right to my YouTube channel, and really I don't have an audience like in this case. And then your Hangout screen will pop up. It will show you that it's ready to go, and you can just click the Start button, and that launches your Hangout. Now you're still not actually on air until you click the Start Broadcast button. So nothing is being recorded and nobody's seeing anything until you hit the Start Broadcast button. You can see I was rather surprised in this bad hair day picture, but when you're ready to go live, you click Start Broadcast and you're rolling. We took a little look at this earlier, but I'll give you kind of a tour of the toolbars on the left-hand side. When you scroll over the screen on the left-hand side, like this, you'll see these pop up, and they're all for various purposes. Here we have, let me go back to the screen here. You've got your Share Your Screen, which is one of the main buttons, the green one with an arrow, which I'm using right now. You've got a camera function. You've got a toolbox, which is where you get your lower third. And if you have Webinar Jam, which I do have integrated here, I can click my Webinar Jam icon to open up all those controls. Right now I have Toolbox selected, and you can see this is what pops up when you hit the Hangout toolbox. And I always use that first because that's where you create your lower third or your graphic with this little person in a circle here. So once I click on that, it's going to open up the ability for me to create a lower third graphic or an identifier graphic. Right here it says lower third. You can see the on-off radio button here. I can enter a name and a tagline. I usually do name and website. I can customize it, and I can change the colors and this and that. So I usually just create a quick little lower third here. It may appear backwards on your screen, but no worries. It is right as people are seeing it, so don't panic if it looks backwards to you. And again, you can upload a custom overlay. I've got some that are already set. This one says Bortone mentally unstable. I don't know why, but anyway. And that's your lower third. And you do that in the Hangout toolbox, which is this little toolbox icon on the left here. So now I've got my lower third. Maybe I want to share my screen so I can show you slides. I can do that by clicking that green button on the left, and then it's going to show all the different screens that I have open, and I select which screen I want to share. And once I do that, I click share, start screen share, and I'm ready to go. Then I'm sharing my screen. There are other little bells and whistles in Hangouts. Some of them are kind of silly and unnecessary, but they do have Google effects here where you can put disguises on if you wish. But again, the most important thing is that once you hit that start broadcast button, the little yellow button on the upper right-hand side is going to show you that you're live and you are broadcasting and recording. And until you hit the stop broadcast button, you are live and recording. So another button here that you want to take a peek at is on the left-hand side here. You've got your, what button was I showing you? Oh yeah, the control room button. Sorry about that. And that's basically just going to give you some controls here, like your microphone, your volume level, which you can turn up or down here. So I don't use it too much. I just usually leave the defaults. When I have my actual Google screen on here, you can see my audio. My audio level is down here with the green. You can also see that I'm here. Basically, if other people were in the Hangout, the images would appear here. And if you click this links button here, you're going to actually have the opportunity to share or embed the links right here. So there's your event page, and here's your video embed code. Again, remember that until you hit that start broadcast button, you're not actually recording. So that's kind of Google Hangouts in a nutshell. And again, I use it often to do webinars, to record, because again, I'm using it with Webinar Jam. So I could open my Webinar Jam thing here, and it will show me all the different Webinar Jam controls. But again, for the purposes of this demonstration, we're just really just showing you the Google Hangouts part of this. You can click Q&A. This feature is disabled. Why? Because I have Webinar Jam, so I don't need the Q&A part. There is a chat function here. Even if you don't have Webinar Jam, you can still use the chat here. So anything you type will show up there. And that's the main controls. Again, the goofy, you can also access and watch YouTube videos from here. And you can, there's a draw function here. So there are, other apps that you can pull in and out with a Hangout. I'm not going to mess with all this right now. Again, I'm sharing my screen. So I'm going to go back to the slides and continue now that we've done an overview of Google Hangouts. We also shared a ton of video tools during the 30-day video challenge. If you have any questions about any of them, just let us know in the Facebook group. Felicia talked a bit about your story, and that part was on the original recording, so I'll leave that to her. She's also going to do a separate video on some of her stuff. So again, final thoughts, always think goals over gadgets. Make sure you've got a plan for your videos. And that way you can start to develop an actual video marketing strategy rather than just making a video a day because it's a challenge. You can have a real video marketing strategy, or hint, hint, hire a coach to help you do that. You also want to make sure that your homepage, or what I call your first impression video, is really professional. It is the first impression. It is where most people will get their first glimpse or taste of you, so you want that one to be totally kick butt. And then finally, start branding your videos with consistent elements such as intros or outros or call to actions. Again, if you're doing a lot of videos, your call to action may be as simple as be sure to visit my website at www, that kind of thing. Use your sweet spot, which is the best video platform for you to keep producing content, whether that's PowerPoint or animation, sketch videos, Animoto, Stupeflix, whether it's on camera. Once you find your sweet spot, for me, it's usually PowerPoint like this, you'll be able to do a lot more video. And then once you have enough content and confidence, you can actually start making video products, which is what I show my clients how to do, to monetize their videos and start creating video series and video lessons and video workshops to put on udemy.com, to put on their own website. So that's really kind of some next level stuff. So what happens next now that the 30-day video challenge is over? Well, don't stop. Keep that momentum going. Even if you're just doing one video per week instead of one per day, that's great. If you are still stuck or feeling behind, you can get help when and where you need it. We'll tell you a little bit about that in a moment. If you're way behind, you can always follow the lessons in the members area at bortone.com/class. We'd encourage you to stay active in the Facebook group for ongoing support. That will continue. And you can also consider private one-on-one coaching with Felicia and or Lou. You can also join our Video Challenge 2.0, which are the video hot seats, where we're going to go deeper into your videos at FeliciaSlattery.com/more video. And what that's all about is, do I have a slide for that? I think I have a slide for that. Basically, it's a, also other options are done for you videos. If you're really behind and you just want to have somebody say, just do it for me, or do my homepage video, or fix this. I'll tell you about that in a moment. Felicia has private or mastermind coaching, and we are offering by popular demand Video Challenge 2.0, which is weekly hot seat sessions. And this is designed probably for the people who've been doing a lot of videos, who want to take their videos to the next level, who maybe want to use some of those videos as really important videos, welcome videos or sales videos or about me videos. And what we're going to do is really just focus on 4 key videos over the course of 30 days. So you don't have to do a video a day, you only have to do a video a week, which is a lot easier. We'll also continue with 1 live group session per week on Tuesday, same time, same channel. And we'll have a separate private Facebook group for the Part 2 folks only. And all of this is available to you for a $197 one-time fee at FeliciaSlattery.com/more video. Now, we have to probably limit this to 15 or 20 people, just because we're going to be looking at your videos and critiquing them and putting them on the hot seat and helping you make them better. So a lot of folks were saying that they weren't getting enough feedback on their videos, or they were getting, hey, great job, when they really need is, but tell me what I'm doing wrong or what I can do better. So now we're going to really drill down and look at those videos and really focus on what to do to make them better. So we're going to dissect them and really give you a critical, professional critique and review of at least 2 of your videos. So essentially, the Video Hot Seat is a small group coaching program for the current 30-day challenge students only. It's a 4-week program, and we're doing it live in July. We're just going to keep going while we have our momentum here. All you need to do is create one video per week for 4 weeks. Or you can take that same video and work on it for 4 weeks too. That's fine. You can edit, improve, or redo your video, and then post your video in the new Facebook group and tell us what the goal of the video is so we can see and help you accomplish that objective. Every week, Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, just like we've been doing, we'll play and review the videos during your hot seat coaching session. Everyone who participates will get at least 2 hot seat critiques where you can work on your video. We'll give you, drill real down and give you some really specific recommendations and suggestions to make the video better. We're going to give you direct, honest, and sometimes brutally frank reviews and recommendations to make the video better. So ultimately, your finished product is a great video, ready for prime time, ready to put on your website, no holes barred, good to go video. And of course, everything's recorded and available for further review. All of that is at FeliciaSlattery.com/more video. And the price tag is $197, which is not too shabby for that much attention and for another 4-week course, essentially. I also have a done for you option for the folks who are maybe more behind or haven't really been able to quite keep up or do as many videos as they want. So if you still need a more professional homepage, like a first impression video, I can create that welcome video for you with professional editing. And again, all you have to do is provide the raw footage, and I provide all the bells and whistles and all the professional editing. You end up with a homepage video plus a fully customized animated 10-second logo reveal that you can use as an intro and outro for all your videos. This package, this Done For You package, includes an additional 1-hour private coaching session to help you formulate your custom 90-day video marketing plan. And for that group, I'm going to do a special YouTube intensive group review session. Now, the Extreme Video Makeover, which is what I'm calling the Done For You version, is at Bortone.com/next. So just to avoid any confusion, the hot seat program, which is we review and critique at least 2 of your videos, is FeliciaSlattery.com/more video. The Done For You, where you provide the raw footage and I do all the editing for you, is Bortone.com/next. Obviously, I can't do a ton of those because they're very labor intensive, but this Extreme Video Makeover package includes professional editing of your homepage welcome video, including music and graphics. It includes a custom 10-second animated open or logo reveal, which is where I animate your logo or banner and make it all sizzly and cool. In addition, you get the private 1-hour strategy coaching session and a bonus group YouTube intensive training. Normally, I sell that for $1,250 because it is very labor intensive and very customized. But for the 30-day peeps, it's 3 payments of $249. So what does that come out to? About $750. So for that, go to LouBortone.com/next. So again, we thank you. We'll send you an email and an update with those links if you'd like to continue with either a Done For You package or the video hot seats. We hope you'll continue with us and keep your momentum going and keep the group together, keep the band together, and it'll be fun, and we'll be able to go to the next level with you and really start to get some of these videos working for you as products or as homepage videos or whatever it is you need to really take that next step and go to the next level. So this is what you guys asked for. Hope it's delivering what you want. I'm pretty sure it is. And check it out. Watch your emails and stay in the Facebook group to stay in touch. Until then, until we see you in the Facebook group, thanks again. Congratulations for making it through. And we'll catch you next time. Bye for now. Oh, let me show you how. Once I go to stop this, all I do here is go to stop broadcast, and that is going to terminate the broadcast and stop the recording to YouTube. So we'll catch you on the next time.